19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Over McDaniels. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Stepping in from the line, George, very good and capable from mid-range.
In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman, Grant.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
Boy, you look at DeJounte Murray, and I'll tell you what, he's long, he's fast, he has great instincts. He's a real challenge for defenders.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
They double-team George. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
You cannot allow Robinson to get this kind of positioning, or else he's dunking all over everybody.
Now here's Henderson. And he drives in.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Ooh, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
Pass to George. George draws the double. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Anderson. It's Anderson on the wing. Launches a 3. They get it again. Last, they get one to fall.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Here's Henderson driving to the basket, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, head first down the lane. Henderson wants to throw it down on your head.
It's Anderson on the wing. Three-pointer. McDaniels with the rebound. Here they come with numbers in transition. Henderson misses. Indianapolis leading by 6. It's George on the wing. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Denny Avdia.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
George hits them both. Henderson with it. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. I asked about an approach to Jason Tatum. Coach told me that Tatum is just about as good as anyone at countering plans. So he just asked his players to play to their strengths, saying if they need to make switches, that's almost a better option because the more looks we throw him, the less he can consistently play the same way. Brian, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. And athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And here's Indianapolis now. Murray inside. Avdia pulls it in. A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man, defense, defense, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, BA. And Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler. Yeah, love seeing the young guard Henderson take charge like this, making things happen on the drive.
Screen by Robinson. George. And off the front iron, and in it goes. George has got 6.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Clock at 4. Pass to Tatum. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
A young man who has an appetite for greatness, always pushing himself, is Jason Tatum.
Henderson outside. McDaniels from long range. The rebound by Murray. And so it's Indianapolis leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, let's quickly break down what we've seen from Indianapolis.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
17-foot shot on the way. That one goes. Count it. George has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Now, anytime George has room to shoot it, it's usually a high-quality shot. He clearly is one of the most gifted players in the game.
McDaniels inside. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Three-pointer. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
George outside. Yep, that one goes. George has got 10.
And George typically capitalizes well off any pick-and-roll situation because he makes quick decisions and his basketball IQ is pretty high.
Robinson with a steal. Left side Anderson. George outside. From the high post. And it's Indianapolis with another. And for offensive players, they say that understanding angles gives a big advantage. Can you elaborate on that a little bit, Clark?
I think I can, B.A., a little bit. When you think about the geometry of the game, angles, spacing, timing, those things are not what you would think about when you think geometry, but how you cut, how you move, when you move, get to the basket, all of that stuff is part of the geometry of the game.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Indianapolis. They lead by 7. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota Center. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Denny Avdia, the son of a 6'8" Serbian sharpshooter who played for the Yugoslavian national team, then moved to Israel and met Denny's mom. Denny said he had the same mentality, fire in the eyes, every night playing to win. That's how I've always been. That passion is a part of my culture. Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. It's a one-on-one situation. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And there's Henderson, just so quick. I mean, he loves to get out of the run.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to George. Got a hand on it. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Henderson. And it's Indianapolis with a rebound. They've led by as much as 10. And George with the jam.
There is no slowing down Paul George. A volcanic eruption from PG tonight.
And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's George. Avdia pulls it in.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
Here's Henderson. Back to Avdia. The 3 is up. No good that time. Indianapolis leading by 6. Murray. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Murray's got his second bucket on the night. Now here's Tatum. Checking the numbers. He's averaging close to 15 a game. McDaniels, that's good.
That's his second triple this quarter. I guess he's left that dry spell behind.
George outside. Back to Murray. Goes back up. And there's a nice layup by Robinson. And Indianapolis leads by 7.
Once that shot goes up, Robinson is doing his work well before that. He wants to get that miss if it happens.
Avdia, good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
It's George with the drive. Screen by Robinson. Pulls it from the top of the key. George, no good.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Indianapolis. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, this guy is torching them. And so far, their defense hasn't responded.
Indianapolis on D. It's a 5-point game. Exum's shot is off. Here's Murray. George outside. Shot clock at 6. Into the lane. Second shot opportunity. And Robinson finishes it off. Robinson's got his third bucket of the night.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Robinson with a steal. Here's Anderson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And now a 9-point Indianapolis lead.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Tatum on the drive. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Man, I love how strong Tatum goes to the rack. When you give him room to get up, he's banging that thing.
George outside. Screen by Robinson. 18 feet out. George, no good. On the wing, Tatum. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Indianapolis on D. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Here's Exum. And it's Indianapolis with a rebound.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
And Taurean Prince has played for a number of teams so far. He's handled each experience like a total pro, Clark.
Yeah, that's the impression I get, B.A. I mean, he's somebody that welcomes every new opportunity in this league. Plays with a maturity and joy that helps any team. He's just a basketball player, understands his role, and relishes that wherever he is.
Just 4 to shoot. Richardson for 3. The rebound by Bamba.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
Outside, Williams. Screen by Bamba. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Indianapolis shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
And finished off by Tatum.
Really hard to slow Tatum down on his drive because he's relentless. I mean, he's going to finish whether somebody's in his way or not. These guys are load offensively to deal with.
Pass to Bamba. Back to Williams. Shoots over Tatum. He is hauled in by Exum.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Outside Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Inside. It's tipped. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. .151 left in the third quarter. Indianapolis leading by 8. To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, nice job by J-Dub, just playing above the rim.
Now Tatum. He's got 6. With the drive. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
Outside, Williams. 5 on the clock. The 3 from Bamba. Sinks the tray. Bamba's got his first 3 points of the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Henderson misses.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And that one misses. One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
Pass to Harper. Williams on the wing. He's got 5. Going inside. And Williams punches it home.
Wow, what a move by Jalen Williams. Offensively, he just has the whole package.
Here's Henderson. Oh, misses the dunk. Here's Harper. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Indianapolis up 15 points as this
30.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Indianapolis leading by 15. Laravia outside. Pass to George. Over Avdia. Tries again. Robinson can't hit. Outside Tatum. Back to Henderson. And he jams it home with authority.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
George feels it out a bit. Over Avdia. Here's Robinson. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. That one on Tatum.
And, you know, Robinson's length is really impressive, and he uses it quite well to wipe away shots. He is an elite rim protector.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. The rebound by Murray. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Indianapolis. Pass to Anderson. Up and in on the layup.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
George draws the double. Outside Murray. Indianapolis needs to get off a shot. Here's Henderson. On the take. And he goes in for the dunk.
When everything clicks for Henderson, you're going to see a lot of nights like this.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. And they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. And an intentional foul right there.
First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Pass to Avdia. Back to Henderson. Clock at 6. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. On the wing, Murray. George has the open look. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. George has got 19 points.
Well, that's a smooth-looking jumper by Paul George. I mean, he's one of the more gifted scorers in the league, and there's no place on the floor where he can't hurt you.
There's the drive. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Yeah, he's like a one-man band out there, dialed in and on the attack.
Now Avdia. Stolen by Anderson. George! Avdia rips down the board. Henderson. Ooh, using 2 hands to power it down.
Yeah, and Henderson has got some hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim.
Outside George. They double team George.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Screen by Robinson. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
To the away team.
So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Henderson. Oh, he jammed it.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
George is there for the rebound. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Indianapolis. George draws the double. Here's Murray. Fires the 3. .116 left in the final quarter. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one.
Better safe than sorry, right?
And rebounded by Tatum. Henderson. Oh, wow! Oh,
watch out below.
Big finish. Oh, ho, ho. That's a man on a mission right there.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
Outside Murray. Takes a 3. Avdia rips down the board. 30 seconds left in the fourth. And here's Murray. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
George! It's stolen by Tatum. So Indianapolis wins it. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.